Alright, hello boys, welcome to the first ever vlog on this channel, and I've been pretty much MIA for about a year, and I feel I wanna get things going again, making some videos as well as streaming games in general. So I figured I kicked things off with a log, and what other place to better do it than on the favorite place of all, on the bike. So I figured I'd combine two good things, fetching a valve for the tire of my kid's bike, and yeah, do this vlog for you guys. The other day I bought a new microphone, a Lavalier mic, and installed it into the helmet, which I attached to my GoPro 3 Plus, and we'll see how this works. Hopefully there isn't too much wind sound, since I placed it behind one of my shin pads in my helmet. I tried a few different positions while not on the bike, and it wasn't easy to find a good spot. You know, there's issues with breathing. You don't want to hear too much of that. You don't want to hear too much of the wind. Oh, which way we're gonna take? Let's go for this one. And we don't want to hear. I want to hear enough of me and enough of the bike. That's kind of the point. Even though this is not gaming related, I do a fair good deal of racing on the YouTube channel and on my Twitch channel as well. So I figured this might, even though it's not gaming, be a good medium for a vlog. Just to, I don't know, make it something different than the regular videos that's gonna appear on the channel. Alright, so now we are passing through Sundsvall, a city in, I don't know, mid-Sweden, in the southern part of the northern part of Sweden, on the northern half, Norrland also known as, or Northland if you direct translate it. It's about 3 in the afternoon, kids are heading home from school and stuff. Bikes are really not a usual thing at the moment, since it's like mid-April and we have a lot of sand and gravel on the road so far. Still, they haven't dusted it off yet. It makes riding a bit, okay, flashes, that's good. Yeah, this sand makes riding a bit tricky at times. Lots of sanding intersections and stuff. Kinda easy to put your bike down if you're not careful. So, we're not gonna be doing lots of funky stuff. We're just gonna take ourselves from A to B in one piece, pick up those valves for the bike, and head home. And hopefully this will end up at about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes vlog. That's one good thing about summer, I guess, if you know what I mean. Damn, it took like 2 weeks to get rid of all the snow in here in Sweden, in this part at least. I might not be talking all the time while doing this vlog, but you know, a friend wanted me to show off a bit of where I live, and this is a good way to do it. It's a fast way. Oh, let's see where traffic takes us today. Lots of roundabouts in this freaking city. Not complaining though, they're good. And since you have a bike, you're pretty fast and nimble. That's a good thing. Oh, I wonder. You never know where these guys are gonna go. And you don't want it up smack dab underneath it. I think we're gonna go for the highway out to where I'm gonna buy my stuff. And I'll head in and pick that shit up, and I guess I can do a short bit of info on the way. Oh, that was yellow. Totally yellow. Another bike. That's nice. Lots of different bikes out now. People are pretty eager to take them out. Not sure which bike though. Hey, I got an email. I felt it vibrate in my pocket. Yeah, Sundsvall is in the middle of between two mountains. That one and the one you don't see at the moment. It's a port city, or it could be. It could also be the capital of Sweden. But things went another route. At the moment they are building this bridge over here. Oh well, at the moment they are not building it. They are finished with the bridge. They have been building it for like a year. And it's now one of the longest bridges around there. Or even in Sweden, I don't know the specifics. I'm not that interested in bridges, but it's a big thing for the city, I guess. I'm not from here, so I might not have the, you know, connection to it. And of course they added a toll for passing it, like 9 Swedish crowns for personal vehicles, I think. And of course, in addition to the frickin' roundabout, the frickin' bridge, they added roundabouts. Because they love that shit. I'm a bit worried about these freaking roundabouts, just because they have, it seems, at least in the city, they seem to have washed the streets with some salt water solution to get there, to bind up the dust and stuff. But it seems, oh heck, I'm just gonna shield it. It would be bad getting caught by the cops on the first vlog ever on camera. That would suck. Yeah, that solution. Apart from it binding dust and shit, it seems like it's actually pretty slippery as well. And that's not fun. I don't like dust, but I don't like slippery things either. Oh, I doubt you can hear me, so I'm gonna shut up for like 2 minutes until we get ourselves to our destination. Funny, as soon as people see a bike, they fucking accelerate. If you're beside them, going about, yeah, passing them at a legal speed, they need to accelerate. That has to be a fucking penis complex. This one is stopping below the speed limit. It's a tractor though, Volvo, you know. That might be the connection. I sure hope wind sound is not half as annoying for you as for me. And I have earplugs in at the moment. Since I have no fairing or anything. wind can be a bit obnoxious at times. If I would have the fairing though, I would probably not have a license, so that's a fair trade, I think. Some wind versus still having the license. So this is where we're gonna pick up the valve for the tires, so that I can fill her up with luft, with luft, goddamn, with luft, with air. You think in Swedish, but you need to talk in English. I need to focus on driving. Not a good thing. Nice sound from that bike. The mellow, dark, deep sound. Fel tema. Cheap stuff. It's cheap, but it might break. That's the gist of it, I guess. And there we have food stores and more cheap stores. And then we have the sport store, which should have the valve or the rubber for the valve, we'll see. I would prefer rubberless valves for the tire. Less fuss. And there's a kid watching in the back seat there on that car. In that car. Let's see where people are parking. Okay, I'm gonna head in, get that valve, and I'll be right back. Alright boys, here we are. I got the valve, hopefully it's gonna fit, we'll see. Damn, it's so dusty outside, it's crazy. I need to go pick up some fuel before going home, otherwise we're gonna be out. I like to keep this shit topped up. Or I hate running out of fuel, that's more like it. I like to be prepared. If you wanna go for a long ride someday. Let's open up a bit. So freaking hot outside today. This morning it was like 2 degrees Celsius. Let's go for it. Okay, so we're gonna go to the gas station, then head on home. I'm gonna go for a bit different route home to let you see more of the surroundings. This place right here is pretty much our, I don't know, shopping center. The only one around here worth going to. Where we usually go to pick up stuff. Damn, it's so warm outside today, I can't believe it. Differs so much from day to day. But alright, on another note, let's get back to YouTube stuff, YouTube side of it. The past year has been, I don't know, I'm a mood person. If I'm not in the mood, I'm not getting anything done. And it's been a rough year in a few different ways. Which pretty much after I stopped streaming last summer, I've been on a pretty much standstill. I tried streaming for a bit consistently this last fall, but you know, that didn't last very long, and since December I've been pretty much off. But now the intention is to go forward and start, hey, where are you going, friend? To start producing some videos and stream some more. Since I do still have people showing up and it is fun to sit around and discuss stuff while you are playing whatever game you are playing. I like the social bit of streaming, and I've met a lot of good people through doing it. And that goes for YouTube as well, even though I'm a very small channel. But hey, if you like this way of producing vlogs, of having a discussion while also seeing more of where I live and the surroundings, throw me a comment below. It's a beautiful time of year and it's only gonna get better. With some luck, there might be a possibility of taking a bit longer rides this summer down south. Maybe visit some friends and stuff. That would be nice. Well, this is not Russia. You can see that at least. From judging from videos, I would have been run over twice by now. I would probably have survived, since Russian seems to be an acrobatic kind. Okay, so where are we going? That guy should be done soon. Let's see. Okay, boys. Now we are filled up and we are ready to go home. Stuck behind a big piece of shit here. And this first few, hours during the spring on the bike, most dangerous kind. At the end of the year, pretty much everything goes by, automatically. But at the start of the season like this, there's lots of funky stuff you do, and lots of good stuff you have stopped doing. It's not as fluid as normal riding. Stopping at that gas station, I got like a, as we call it in Sweden, sharing stop. When you, I thought I had it in neutral, but I didn't. And that shit happens in the start of the season. Okay, we're gonna go for a bit different route on our way home. That's a long fucker, man. It's in the freaking way. And now it's pretty much rush hour here. It's a bit, I don't know, 20 minutes past 3. So everyone's gonna go home at the moment. That is not good for us, because this road home is a pretty narrow one. Lots of cars. So it might take longer than usual, I guess. Or we can just skip that part and go for a shortcut. I like shortcuts. Let's see. The worst thing about these freaking trailers and stuff, you can't see shit around them really. Oh, it's gonna turn at least. That's good. Get a fucking move on, man. Ah, that's legal enough for me today. This ain't gonna be a vlog where you pull stupid stunts and shit. With my luck, I'd probably lose the license right away. It's gonna be interesting to see if you can even hear me now. Since in the helmet for me, there's quite a bit of wind noise. If so, I'm just gonna cut it out, I guess, and end it sooner. To short the video. On the other hand, though, if this is actually working satisfactory, it will at least be a good base for these kinds of videos in the future. So apart from these vlogs, which I hope I'll be able to record with some luck, there's not really much variation to routes around here that you can show off on camera for others to see. But we also have on the drawing board, there are NHL videos and some CS videos. So if you want to see any of those, drop a line in the comments below. If you like the vlog, drop a comment about that as well. And for God's sakes, share the video. That's a good way to show your, I don't know, appreciation. There are so many small roads around here that are really fun to ride on. The bad side is they are pretty bumpy. It's not like those vlogs in the States where you pretty much see, you know, good roads everywhere. This is the like countryside. Bad roads, 1 or 2 tractors, lots of bikes, and slow people. But on the other hand, we have really good scenery. Not that much city driving, but really good scenery. Here we go. Whoops! Backfire! Well, even though you're trying to drive fairly legal, you can have some fun. What other would a 1000cc bike be good for? I can say this much, I'm never having any real issues with passing people. It's said 1000 is, yeah, it's pretty nice to handle. It's sweet to handle and it's got a nice amount of power. Stepping up from the 650R Kawasaki, it was quite a difference. But this bike is by far the nicest, comfortable thing I've ridden on so far. Where the fuck are you going, friend? You never know if they want you to pass, if they're gonna turn. That guy turned. Hey, we're gonna go up by the golf club. Can you pass, please? Thanks. I don't want to get hit from behind. So this is where the nerds hang out. Says the one sitting at the computer at home playing games. There you go. I'm not a hypocrite. I just don't like golf. I envy the people who can play golf though. I don't get how the fuck you can get that ball into that small hole from that, yeah, from the range they fire at or they shoot at. This is a nice place. I wouldn't mind having a house here. Really good area. You have the like dog club up there where they train the dogs and shit. Imagine a house here with a fiber connection. That would be too fucking bad. Like that one maybe. I want the place to be more secluded, I guess. Not like a brick wall stacked together lot by lot. That's the only downside to where we live now. It would be nice to be a bit more, I don't know, by yourself, I guess. But hey, you live half an hour outside the city in the middle of the bush with a 100 fiber connection. You can't complain really when you like technology and computers. Oh, we have a horse. A oat moped, like we say in Sweden. This would be a nice spot, maybe someday. The whole Sundsvall area seems to be a horse area. Can you say that? Filled with horsemen, horse interested men and girls and ladies and whatever. Doesn't seem like they have swept this place yet. See lots of sand around him. I don't like. I've never fallen with this bike, and I don't want to try it, to be honest. Riding bikes is pretty much an expensive fun as it is. If you fall, it's gonna be even worse. And this is a nice area too. Okay, it's gonna be interesting getting home, seeing if there actually is any usable sound on this video. If not, it's never gonna see the light of day, you know. If there is good sound, well, there we go. First vlog on vajbTV ever. This corner, one of the first year I was riding, I saw my very first MC crash, where some Harley youth went straight ahead in that corner behind me, going the other direction. Ended up with the horses on the field below. Kind of interesting. It was late in the fall season, so there might have been some slippery road to blame, but I don't know. It just went straight ahead without being able to turn itself. Had to push that freaking bike up from the field. Because when you're on a bike and you see other people on bikes in trouble, you pretty much help. We're like, I don't know, out there alone enough as it is. We should really help each other. And this mentality should really try to, I don't know, break into the gaming scene. With all these past few weeks Counter-Strike playing, I don't know, you grow bitter after a bit, seeing how fucking stupid people can be. I'm not gonna mention Russians, but yeah, yeah, you know, they have issues. And the worst thing is them having issues pisses me off at times, which makes me the same way as they are. Bitter. What's this guy doing? I guess some people wanna go slow and smell the flowers a bit, like Ferdinand. The northern parts of Sweden is, I think, more interesting than the southern ones. Yes, it's like this, more hills and more curves, I guess. I like curves. Curves are good. Hills are good as well. Down in southern Sweden, it's just flat and boring. When I grew up in a small town in the middle of, you know, a hill area like this one, in the middle between two hills, two big mountains, and I swore I would never fucking set my foot back in a place like that ever again. And what, you know, here, like, you know, 20 years later, you're stuck in a villa in an pretty much exact this, yeah, it's the same thing as where I grew up. A bit less by itself, but still secluded enough. But yeah, okay guys, I think we have enough footage. This should be about 20 minutes, I guess. Unless the sound is really horrible, that's gonna be a shorter one then. So, end of the first vlog. If you have any questions, just type them below. And I'll give you a response as soon as I can see them. It's over and out from vajbTV. And remember to subscribe and like and comment below. Okay, take care guys, and goodbye. Bye bye.